My name is Bodyweight, and today I'm going to show you how you can train your legs only with your body weight. In this video I'm going to show you a lot of leg exercises and how to execute them the proper way. For any questions about the leg exercises, please comment down below or DM me on Instagram. Okay, so the first exercise I'm going to show you is the squat. So the squat is a compound exercise for our lower body. Here are my guidelines to the squat. The lower you get with your body, the harder it gets. Keep an eye on your foot and your knees and not moving them around. In this video I'm going to show you different levels of exercises, so don't worry for those who are thinking this is too easy for you. Here's the deep squat. This squat is a bit harder than the regular squat, but if you are really low on your mobility on your foot, then it can be very hard. When going down the deep squat, make sure that your back don't arch too much inward. Now this exercise is called the arch squat. As you can see, I'm going down each leg at a time. By doing that, there's a lot more weight on each leg, so it will be much more harder than the regular squat or the deep squat. Also, when you're going down at this range, you can see I'm working also on my mobility in my thighs. For trained people, it can be very good to have this exercise as your warm-up. Now the next exercise I'm going to show you is the one leg step up. So when you go down on your one leg step up, you can see that I'm going down very slow and trying to maintain balance while doing it. As you can see, I'm going down with my heel first and not my toes, because that way I'm going much more lower than I will go with my toes. The slower you're going down, the harder it gets. As you can see, I'm improvising by doing it on a plastic chair. You can do it everywhere you want, as long as it's on higher ground. While going down, try to make as little as you can contact with the ground. If you want to make this exercise a bit more harder for you, you can put on weights or you can do it on higher grounds. Now the next exercise I'm going to show you is the leg extensions. Okay, so we start the exercise by putting our knees down on the ground and then going down and up with our whole body backwards. Now when I'm going down, I'm putting my hands forward to maintain balance. To maintain a good position with our back, we want to maintain tension throughout the exercise with our bumps. By doing that, we need to squeeze our bumps together and maintain the tension all the way of the exercise. In the leg extension, we want to have a bit more repetition between sets. So between 10 to 20 reps, it should be good. Also, it will be very good if you don't stop at the top and rest and maintain tension all the way in the exercise. Moving up, we have a very known exercise, which is the lunges. So in the lunges, we want to maintain a 90 degrees between our hamstring and our calves. Bring down your knee to almost touching the ground and not really touching it, because when you touch it, you really are resting on the floor. So don't do that. And also, keep your back straight. To make this exercise a bit more harder, you can put on weights, or you can do instead a Bulgarian lunges, which will be the next exercise that I'm going to show you. The Bulgarian lunges is almost the same as the regular lunges. The only difference is that our back leg is on a higher surface. By doing that, we have a bigger range of motion. Also, we are working on our mobility in our thighs and our balance, which is very good for us. The next exercise I'm going to show you, it's called the pistol squat. The pistol squat is a very hard exercise to do, and barely I can do it. It's basically a one leg squat. It requires a lot of balance and mobility with your foot. This exercise requires low rep and high sets just because how hard it is. In between 3 to 6 reps and 4 to 6 sets will be fine for you. Now we have the Nordic curls. The Nordic curl is an isolation exercise for our hamstring and gluteus. So in doing this exercise we need something that can hold our legs and not moving them around. And to do that, yeah, we need to improvise, but I think it's okay. You can put something on your legs like weights, or you can put your legs in between a chair or something, or a bench, or someone that can hold your legs, and you can do the exercise perfectly. Going down, we want to make our back straight, and going down as slow as you can until you touch the ground, and then you push yourself back up. The longer you are going down, the stronger you are. Also, this exercise is a low rep exercise with a higher set. This next exercise is another isolation exercise for hamstring and gluteus. It's called the glute bridge. This exercise is a small movement exercise, but in the right amount of intensity, it can be very good. Okay, so you start your exercise by lying down on the ground and pushing your hips upwards, doing a thrust movement. To increase your intensity, you can put on weights or you can do it with one leg. The first way you can do it with one leg, you are basically stretching up your leg and moving up your hip. And the second way you can do it is with the tuck leg. Okay, so this next exercise is the calf raise. I'm doing this exercise on a hard surface, that way I can have full range of motion. Our calves have much more endurance than rest of our muscles, so we are doing this exercise with a lot of more reps and sets. In about 10 to 20 repetitions and 4 to 5 sets. Because of our endurance in our calves, the rest between sets should be no more than 1 minute. To intensify this exercise, again, you can put on weights or you can do it with one leg. Doing this exercise with one leg, we are moving from one leg to another without any rest. So our last exercise is the squat calf raise. For this exercise we need something strong to hold for our balance. So when you're going up, you need to do a max contraction up at the top. As you can see, I'm doing like a 2 movement almost. During this exercise I'm also recommending you doing a lot of reps and sets. So in between 10 to 30 reps and 4 to 5 sets will be fine for you.